And I am back. So part 2, I just picked up immediately where I left off. So we're gonna lie down for a bit. I believe Rumi will, interrupt us before we can get our good Z's on. Mouse, what are you doing here? Sir Zilperphilus. You know what? I'm gonna practice that. I'm gonna get to the point where I can say that without stumbling or pausing. Sir Zilperphilus is what is awaiting you. I will escort you. Oh, so you're the honorable traveling musician. Honorable Rumi, thank you for your trouble. Sir Zilperphilus is awaiting you in the parlor. This is Bagath. I don't think he gets a proper introduction. He's the general on the island, and he calls everybody honorable. I think that's them translating, Japanese honorifics. I think in the original game he might call people like, Sama or something. And so this is their kind of way to try to translate that properly, and it doesn't work at all, unfortunately. Anyway. I present Sir Mouse. Glad you could make it, young mouse. I'm Zilperphilus. Zilperphilus? I guess it's fur, because it's PH. Anyway, this is Zel. He's the guy who invited us to the island, and he is a silver-haired, shirtless Bishonen. This game was made after Final Fantasy VII sort of, re-established the archetypes for RPGs, and he is probably the most evident, very clearly being, designed in the same mold as Sephiroth, even having a sillier name. I have heard of your reputation, and though someone else was playing, I have heard your songs as well. What a magnificent melody. But you're an itinerant musician, and don't stay in a single location long, so they call you the Illusory Singer. It took a long while. It took quite a while, but I'm glad the messenger I sent with the invitation letter finally got it to you. Actually, because I respect your talent, I have a request for you. You may have already heard, I am about to be married. Yeah, that was on the invitation. Including today, there are 5 days until the ceremony. The island has already started celebrating the marriage festivities. My request is none other than to see if you would be willing to compose a song for the wedding ceremony. Of course, this means that there are only 5 days to complete the composition. I apologize there is so little time, but I really must have a song performed by you. In other words, I was seduced by the melodies of your songs. Ha! That's, I think it's the first time a character has done the ha and not me, which is kind of unsettling. Will you accept the job, Mouse? And again, we don't really have a choice. So, might as well, not be a dick. Thank you, Mouse. I'm speechless. From now on, consider me a friend. I promise to give you full cooperation. When the wedding ceremony is done, how about I pay you 100,000 G? As an advance, I'll pay 10%. 10,000 G. Use this money freely for your expenses. I'm counting on you. The snag here is the game doesn't tell you how to collect on that money, which is really, really a dick move, because that money is super helpful. But no worries, I know how to do it. Did you hear that? He said 100,000 G. This sum makes stealing seem ludicrous. Maybe this time we should take composing the song seriously. Good timing. Let me introduce you to my future wife. This is Princess L'Oreal. Her bloodline to the throne can be traced way back. Ah, he thought she was invisible, but no. She's just half-dressed, and it kind of looks like she's wearing a diaper. Wow, she's incredible. She's even more beautiful than they've said. She's very beautiful. You just said that. You literally just said that. However, she seems bewitching. Her eyes are as deep as a bottomless lake. Hey, mouse, don't gaze into those eyes, or... Ouch, darn, I was too late. I love the awkward cough there. Mouse has made a fool of himself, and they're just too polite to call him out on it. I'm honored that you admire her beauty, but she's rather temperamental. How about at least saying hello, L'Oreal? If a girl hands you back your guitar, that means you're married. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Mouse's heart has been touched. He now has the inspiration for the new song. So this is one of the other reasons that the game isn't super popular. There is a guitar minigame. And I'm told that in Japan there is an actual attachment, like a controller you could use just to play this mode. So first off, the initial control type is horrible, but they're all kind of bad. So we're gonna pick the best of the worst, which is Type C. This is the one that I feel like I do best with. So let's see if I can do this song. I always fuck up that part. There you go. I think that's an A rank. Ah, B. I think 4 bads is the limit to get an A. So that game is a lot harder than it looks, and people hate that. Thankfully, the game never really does. The game never really forces you to actually be good at this game. This is the only time in the entire game, I believe, where your performance actually has some tangible effect on the gameplay, and it's a pretty minor one. So let's see how I do. Really? Impressive. You're already half done. It seems I made the right decision in choosing you. Finish writing the song early, then you can fully enjoy the island's festivities. I definitely would like to hear the song as soon as possible. Well, we shall meet again, Mouse, my newfound friend. Mouse takes one last lingering look at the princess before, wandering off, even though he's got the much hotter girl right in front of him, literally. I meant literally that she's in front of him, but literally also in the sense that Rumi uses fire elemental stuff, so I didn't actually plan on that. She seems to be in a bad mood, this girl guide of ours. It appears that even the Honorable Mouse has had his heart stolen by the princess. It can't be helped, really. The princess's beauty doesn't seem to be of this earth. Even Sir Zelperpolis... Zelferpolis? Ah, God, I'm gonna get this. Has fallen under her spell. Yes, even Zelferpolis. I get it. To her, the princess is nothing more than a love rival. Sorry to say, but no beauty can rival her when the bewitching charm of the princess is the opponent. Everybody has bad taste. Rumi is best girl. Period. Fiat. Okay, so we got more free time. So what they don't tell you, so we haven't actually gotten our advance yet, but see, right there on the map is the public office, and if we go there, we will get our money. And money is good. Just like in real life. So we have to talk to this nobody over here. And they will give me my advance. If we'd done really well in the song, if we'd gotten an A rank, then Zell would have been so impressed he would have thrown in an extra 5k. Conversely, if we'd done poorly, if we'd done really bad, he would have been like, maybe I'm going to reduce the amount of money I'm putting up, and you would only get like 8 thou. Which is still a lot, but I do love that they even, did that. They just had a nice little snub to players. Just really dig the knife in. So with money in hand, we can go over here, and we can go to the blacksmith. So this is one of those games where, oh, they're closed. Oh wait, no, other side. Unlike most RPGs where characters just outright buy new weapons, here, characters usually have unique enough weapons that it wouldn't make any sense for that to happen. There's one character who uses like a paintbrush, and one character who uses a broom, and so forth. So there are upgrade shops, blacksmith type things around the island, and people just upgrade their weapons instead, which makes a lot more sense. So with this, so close. So with the money we were able to buy an upgrade for the guitar sword that Mouse has, which is quite cool. And then now we're just gonna go and take a nap. If you're a tryhard, what you really want to be doing during this downtime is running around and getting some grinding done, because you do need to be strong to get through the game. But I'm obviously not going to do that on camera. I have a save from a little ways forward where I actually have done some grinding, so I won't add. I did some grinding early, so I want to do it later. So eventually I'll just switch to that save. So, alright, yeah, let's skip that. So, so it's a little hard to tell from context there, but I guess what's happened is Mouse just can't keep away from the princess. So we're gonna go and sneak into the castle. And nobody really seems to care that we're here, which is, I mean, I guess good, because God knows I don't want to be doing, like, a stealth mission or anything. What they don't tell you is you need to find the throne room here. This is where we just were. Also, this game has a built-in fast-forward button, which is super handy when you don't feel like reading, you know, the more banal dialogue. So you're told to go here, but you're not told where. How this actually works is there are, like, his and her wings of the castle. This is Zel's, and this is the princess's. So we're doing the Aladdin thing right now. We're sneaking in so we can talk to the princess. And we just kind of walked right in. No guards, no handmaidens, no nothing. This must be the princess's room. Better get out of here while we can. And then there was Princess. Since I already went through the trouble of having, of playing the song that he plays, I think this scene would work better if Mouse had walked up actually strumming the guitar, but whatever. That'll be in my fanfic. This princess is a bit weird, says the talking guitar. Some traveling musician comes into her room in the middle of the night, and she doesn't bat an eye. And there's even a talking instrument by her side. I do like that line. It's so sad. It's so sad another new person has come here, into the prison of this island. Alright, bye then. Can't hang around forever. Better get out of here now. And we just fall 2 stories. It's a really long fall. And that's it. That's all we came here to do. We got a glimpse of the princess, and then we just go off. And, yeah. Like I said, you can, you can now wander around a bit, get your bearings, but there isn't really anything to do until the next morning. Actually, we should save. Because there is a... I'm saving because there's a scene I want to get, and I can't remember if it's optional or not. I might have to be in the right place at the right time. That sort of thing. What this game really needed, among the zillions of other things it needed, was a way to speed up time without going to your bed. Good morning. Lovely day, isn't it? Today is day 2 of the wedding festivities. The island's getting lively. Every day there will be many unusual events, so be sure not to miss anything. The Holy Gem ceremony is a ceremony where one of the wedding treasures, the Holy Gem, gets lifted up and out of the ocean. The Holy Gem is kept purified in the ocean specifically for the royal weddings. If it wasn't for the weddings, you would never get to see the gem. You'd better get going. If I didn't have work, I'd be heading there right now myself. Ha ha ha. And so... oh. You're still thinking about what happened yesterday, aren't you? The princess's words. The island prison, or whatever. When I'm looking at the princess, I definitely get the sense that we're going to get in trouble. Should we just get out of here? Oh, I didn't actually mean to to do that. But okay, whatever. That's a route we can take. Hello, traveling musician. I'm Rena, the daughter of the innkeeper. Daddy, where'd the traveling musician go? What? He went to the beach? Why'd you convince him to do that? You know I only have until tomorrow. Oh, okay, so I am getting the scene I wanted. What's going on? For a ceremonial event, it sure is quiet. No one's here. And there we go. And this was a bigger deal back in the PlayStation 2 when you couldn't just, Google porn. Sir Mouse, what are you doing here? The Holy Gem ceremony starts at 8 o'clock, and it's held in a location a bit north of here. I will escort you there. Me? No, I'm not attending the ceremony. Under normal circumstances, as the prince's new guard captain, I would be involved in the ceremony, but I have been instructed by Sir Zilperfilis to focus on acting as your guide, so... I was just swimming as a change of pace. People think I'm strange when I tell them I like this stretch of beach. Even though it's just a barren beach, lots of things are living in the ocean below. When I'm among all those fish, it somehow makes me feel better. My apologies, I'm just rambling. I was about to come pick you up, so this works well. I will go change immediately. Don't change on my behalf. You can stay that way and... oh, okay. Alright, we can do that. Even though you're not actually wearing, all that much more. Well, shall we go? And so now we have a party member. We have Rummy, who can punch things and scold things. And we can take exactly one step, and then that happens, and we get into our first battle against a crab. So this is a pretty typical RPG combat system. The difference is that there's sort of an ATB kind of deal, if you're familiar with Final Fantasy. Every attack costs a certain amount of action points. Generally, the stronger ones cost more action points. And the more you've spent, the longer it takes for your next turn to come up. Easy peasy. I'm so surprised. You're quite strong, Mr. Mouse. But no matter how strong you think you are, don't leave the town on the west side. That's where the sharks and the jets are. The island is very dangerous, and that area is restricted, even to the islanders. So now we gotta find the place. Actually, I don't think we actually have to find the location. I think we'll just be taken there. So we don't get a really good look at it until like later. But Mouse actually stores his sword inside his guitar. He pulls the hilt out. See, there we go. I just think it's a cool. I always thought that was a really cool idea. This game has a lot of neat ideas. It just also has a lot of really bad ones. But... well, oh, I was gonna try and find the piece of map over there, but it's fine. We'll just go to the ceremony. And this whole scene is going to look really weird out of context. Got a bunch of snake mummy men, shimmying around. While the princess gets all woozy. And you have Zell in the background V-posing for dominance, which is different from T-posing. And you really shouldn't be bending over when you're wearing, loincloth like that. It's just a bad form in general. I could speed this up, but I kind of want people to see this scene in all of its glory. Although it does look really funny when this is all in fast forward. And there we go. That's a big freaking gem. That's like a football. But made of gem. It is outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. What a magnificent gem. That was the first time I've seen it. Hey there, Sir Mouse. Do you have a minute? Psst, psst. Actually, there's something I need to speak to you about. Could I trouble you to come to the palace later? Please, stop by the palace this afternoon. Please, I'm counting on you. What were you and the general talking about? Yeah, that was General Bagoth. He is in charge of the soldiers on the island. A tour of the palace? You should have requested that I do that. It is my job, after all. Fine, then I will come to pick you up after noon. Seems like you ruined her mood. Actually, it seems like her mood was just getting worse and worse. Let's go back to the inn for the time being. And with that, I think we're going to call it a night. So that was Ephemeral Fantasia. I don't know if anyone else finds this game as fascinating and charming and adorable, albeit flawed, as I do, but, so, I guess I'll just see, if people give a shit. If they do, I'll keep playing this. Maybe even stream it. If not, then no harm, no foul. I'll just move on to other stuff. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to sit through an hour of this nonsense, and I hope you have a nice day. Have a good one.